Welcome to Let's Talk Jets Radio.
What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets, with a very special guest that took me about a week to get a hold of because it's all my fault. Mark Lee, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Doing great, man. First of all, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time.
Of course. So everybody knows we did a fundraiser recently to help, raise money for an excellent cause, and it was the Captain Mark V. Lee toy drive that's, helped out by the Jersey City Fire Department, and this is the guy that got me involved in this. So Mark, can you please give all our viewers and listeners just a background on how all this came about and what you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely. Back in 1985, my father here in Jersey City started a Christmas drive just for like the local kids in the neighborhood. And it started off with just a few kids, across the street and stuff like that. And then it just grew exponentially from there. The year of his passing, which was in 2014, he did a little over 2,500 kids for the Christmas drive. And then me and my mom took it over. In 2015, we were doing a little over 7,000 kids.
That's awesome. So now, what do you guys do? When you guys raise money, I guess you actually go out and you buy the toys and you hand deliver them, right?
I'm sorry, say it again.
I'm saying when you guys raise the money, you go out and buy the toys and deliver them to the kids, actually hand deliver them, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We go out, any monetary donations that we get or, sponsors that we get, we take that money, we go out, we buy toys. And in the past, pre-pandemic, we usually get lists. We got lists from shelters, from different programs, and we always took care of the kids that way. The last few years, or the last 2 years, due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to get into some of the schools and stuff because of rules and regulations. So we've been doing outdoor giveaways, which has been actually really nice as well, because you get to see the kids come up to the table. They get to pick out their own toy, everything along those lines. So it's changed. The process has changed a little bit in the last 2 years and everything, but we still get out there. We're hands-on, and we see the kids come up and grab the toy. It's great.
Yeah. So I mean, we've helped you guys for a couple of years now, trying to raise awareness as best we can. What are some stories that kind of were near and dear to your heart as you've gone through this process?
I mean, every family that you go into some of these houses and stuff like that, and you see the living conditions that people live in and stuff, and you could tell that Christmas is just more of a burden than what it should be. It should be a time of joy and happiness and getting the family together. And there's a lot of families out there that are struggling to just provide that Christmas for these kids. So to be able to step up, myself, my family, and the Jersey City Fire Department here, to give these kids a Christmas or the best we can is something that I'll always take pride and privilege in. And we do a great job here in Jersey City with doing this. We have the Boys and Girls Club, which is great. We get Santa Claus to come out. These kids come up, they're running around playing, and hanging out. And then we do the Christmas giveaway. And I'm telling you, Tyson, if you guys ever get a chance to come up here and see that, it's very, very special.
Yeah, I remember like in years past, you guys, you would share some like pictures and some videos, stuff like that. And it looks awesome, man. It's just like, especially this time of year where everybody, it's all about the kids, man, to be happy and have the smile on their face and everything else. It's awesome what you guys are doing, man.
Yeah, we're going to be, we'll be sending those pictures out. So this Saturday is our first giveaway that we have. We have Saturday and Sundays are going to be our first two giveaways. And we're going to be taking a bunch of pictures. I'm going to get them online for you guys to share, because I want everybody that helped donate, that bought those awesome shirts from you guys, to see where these toys are going. I think it's very important to be transparent and, get these pictures out there, get these videos out there to show, where you guys are donating to.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, first of all, thank you to all our viewers that donated, man. The response was pretty overwhelming. We were completely surprised by that. And right now, Mark, we're getting a lot of questions that people still want to donate. Like, what's the best way for them to help donate to you guys directly?
Yeah, so like I said, for pre-pandemic, we were doing things a little bit differently. You can come into the firehouses, drop off toys, et cetera, et cetera. You can still do that anywhere in Jersey City, any firehouse. If you're passing through and you have a toy, an extra toy, you want to stop in, knock on the door, tell them that you want to donate a toy to the Morky League toy drive. I'll be more than happy to accept it. Any monetary donation you can send to 465 on Marin Boulevard. I believe it's 07304. And now we partner up post-pandemic with donatatoy.org. It's a company that helps situations like this where, our companies that we used to deal with in the past, because of the pandemic, a lot of them aren't back in the offices yet.
Yep.
So we jumped in with them, and now what we do, the website, actually, who purchased the toy? I got his name here, Michael Galizia. Thank you, Michael Galizia. I really appreciate it. You can click on that link, you can donate a toy, or go through the process, pick any toy that you want, and donate a toy will match every toy purchased on that website 1-for-1.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll make sure we share that link as well, man. Because I mean, like I said, our viewers are awesome, man. They were just, we mentioned it, dude. They were all in right off the bat, and now we're getting a lot of emails. Say, hey, I want to still donate. I'm like, listen, contact you guys directly. We'll share the link. We'll share the picture. So any way those guys want to do it, man, we're all about helping you guys out. So what is your deadline? These are like a last time we say, hey, you know what, our donations stop here, or do you roll it over to next year?
Yeah. So we have our deadline is the 19th. We have our last giveaways the 21st. And then we like to have everything in order a few days before that giveaway. So we have this weekend, the following weekend, and then the 21st is going to be our final giveaway at the Boys and Girls Club downtown. If you're in the area, stop by, come hang out, give some toys away. It'll be great. But the 18th will probably be the last time to donate if possible.
Okay, so we'll make sure we share all the links, everything else, spread the word, because this is awesome, man. I think it's just, I tell you, we did for a couple of years now with you, and it's just the stories you show, the pictures you share, and everything. It's just amazing, man. So we definitely appreciate how you guys get back for this.
No, and I appreciate all your help, Tyson, man. You guys and Let's Talk Jets Radio are the best. Getting this out there too, and like we talked about a few weeks ago, let's get a tailgate at the Jets stadium here.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do something. One of these home games in December, and let's put that together.
Absolutely, man. You can there's a lot of the former players always like helping out too, man. You can do a tailgate, have a former player there, hand out toys, do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely. I know Nick Mangold was going to tailgates a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, a lot of those guys go around, man. They're all about helping out, man. So they definitely do that.
Let's definitely put that together.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I let you go, man, you're a Jets fan. You're active. You go to games. You're all fired up. Your thoughts on Zach Wilson so far, man?
Listen, kid's a rookie. Gotta trust the process, as you would say, right?
Well said.
And last game he showed improvement. I believe he got Pepsi Rookie of the Week.
Yep.
Personally, I thought I should have went to Elijah Moore. I thought he's been playing lights out. This kid.
Yep.
Zach's been playing well. This last week. Let's see. The Saints is a pretty tough defense. I think they just got a couple guys back.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how this game plays out. I did have high expectations for him. With the number draft pick that we took him at, his big playability, his accuracy. There's been a few things where he hasn't been super accurate, where he's missed some wide open guys, where that's been a major concern of mine. But I liked last week what he did, right? He went through his progressions. He went through his check downs.
Yep.
A lot of these things that Mike White and a lot of these other quarterbacks that Flacco, that, guys that have played a little bit longer than him in the NFL.
Yep.
So I like what he did last week. Now we just have to keep using this momentum going forward. And I just want to see him trending, upward,
Yeah. And I guess the other question for you is, like a lot of the team is hard to evaluate, but Coach Saleh came into a really tough spot, man. Jets fans have no patience. It's a complete rebuild with, you're trying to do a lot of different things. What are your thoughts on his job so far?
The only criticism I have is Saleh, and you're 100% right. He came in here with a complete rebuild. We knew what it was going to be. We are very impatient as Jet fans, but he is a defensive-minded guy, and our defense has looked absolutely terrible. These are the things that, like, I'm saying, like, all right, at least have something on the same page. If we knew our offense was going to struggle a little bit with a rookie quarterback and Zach Wilson, okay. But our defense, when we have some pieces there, we're getting. I think we're last in run defense.
Yep.
We're putting up. The teams have put up a lot of points on us here. And with a rookie quarterback, it's hard to, get out of that deficit when you're giving up 30, 40 points a game.
Yep.
So, he came off as a very passionate guy early in the season. I feel like some of his times you see the press conference, after, and he's got like his head down. He's like, he's almost like beaten.
Yep.
Where's that fire? That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want.
Yep.
So it's he's got a couple more years guaranteed, right? Probably 2 more years here, I would imagine, with us. So I once again I'm looking at him and evaluating him to trend upward here, and let's see what he can do and put this together, because our defense is not looking good at all.
So if you had to give one Christmas present to the New York Jets, what would it be? What would be your gift to them to help them get this team back on track?
Defense, get the defense back on track.
Anything, any part of the team. You have to give. You're giving a present to the team. Anything, any gift you can give them. Pass rush.
If I'm going to give a present and it's for a rookie quarterback, I'm going to give them Linderbaum from Iowa, the center. That's who I'm going to give them.
Yep.
Right. He's my guy. He's somebody that I hope that is in gangrene come next season.
Yep.
I bolster up that offensive line, give this rookie plenty of time in the pocket. Let's get Michael Carter running the football. Yep. If our offense gets going and stuff, and we can't add a couple pieces on defense, Poole's been playing well in the cornerback position. Yep. Mosley's been, lights out. He's probably our best player on the football team. We need some help at safety. These are things, maybe get a little help on the other side on the corner position.
Yep.
Quinnen Williams has had hit or miss, Guy looks like a world beater, where we drafted him at in one game, and then the next game you don't even hear his name.
Yep.
So these are things that we need to, defensive side of the ball, we got to kind of start putting this stuff together here. And I don't know if it's scheme. I don't know, what they said last week that against Philly, when Hurts got hurt and Minshew was the quarterback, they still had the same defensive game plan, right?
It made no sense.
It made no sense at all. And Minshew was lights out, 24 for 20 for 25 for 242 yards.
Yep.
And the running game, ran for 120 something yards we're giving up here.
Yeah, it was more than that. I think it was bad. It was the defense is
brutal,
atrocious, man.
It's horrible. And like I said, with a rookie quarterback, in the earlier on in the season, this is what I don't get. Early on in the season, our defense looked pretty good, right?
Yep.
We and our offense just wasn't putting it together. And now our offense is starting to kind of roll a little bit here, and our defense is nowhere to be found.
Nope.
So,
it's some of the worst defense I've ever seen, man. I've never seen defense this bad in my life.
It's like there's no effort.
Nope.
And it's tough to watch. You're at the games, I'm at the games, I'm watching it, and it's like it's brutal. You're watching teams just march down the field on us.
Well, that's what they always say. They always say like run defense is all about it's like man against man, man. Who wants more? Shed the block, get after the guy, tackle the ball. And like you don't see it. And as the game goes on, it gets worse. And it's getting worse game by game. It's like usually you get better. Like they're making either business decisions or it's scheme or it's just lack of effort. They just don't care. Like it's my one question with Saleh is he too much of a player's coach at sometimes and not holding these guys accountable where they're just too comfortable. Like they're not getting benched.
You're right. It's a real possibility. He does have that demeanor about him. He's definitely like, maybe a little laid back.
Yep.
The sentiment here coming into the season was all gas, no break.
Yep.
And I feel like this defense has been hitting the brake a lot.
It's just,
right.
It hasn't been pretty, man.
Yeah. So, we got to get that. We got to get the defense going again. We do. Yep. We have an opportunity here this weekend. I think Kamara's back, which is going to be a little bit of an issue stopping that guy. And but let's try to keep him in check. Let's not give up any big plays on the back end. Taysom Hill's their quarterback again this week. And we need turnovers, Tyson.
Yeah.
We need turnovers here.
Yep.
Let's help this rookie out, quarterback, get some turnovers, get him some good field position. Not having him start on his 20, trying to march the whole field at every possession because we're giving up 7 or 3 points.
Yep. No, they always seem to start out very slow, especially on defense. But like last week was a perfect storm. A nice long return. They score a quick touchdown.
Yep.
Zach Wilson, like everything was in sync. Then
Yep.
the defense couldn't get off the field. It was like
No.
these drives were like 9 minutes long. Like, what are
That
you
third
doing?
that third quarter, I don't know what it was, like 8-9 minutes or something it
It was
was.
awful, man. They
was
had they
insane.
had a ball for a minute and a half in the third quarter. Could you imagine?
Like that's unbelievable.
Nope.
You know, and Zach was, came out firing
Yep.
that first half.
He looked real
Then all of a sudden
comfortable.
you get out of halftime there in the third quarter, you get an 8-something minute possession, and this kid's sitting on the bench, icing up.
Yeah, he probably sat out for 45 minutes because you had the halftime. You have all. Like, he literally got cold sitting there, like cold.
Yeah,
feet
it was
wet,
like
but you're
it was like start a whole new football game.
Yep, it's terrible. So
You
what?
know?
So what do you want to see over the next 5 games? Like, what's a realistic expectation for Zach the next 5 games?
I just want to make. I want him to, most importantly, play turnover-free football. Do not give up the ball, and when the receivers are open, I want you to hit your target.
Yep.
That's all I want to see. I want to see him make good decisions with the football, and even if it's just checking down,
Yep.
if he go, I want to see him go through his progressions. I want to see him check down if he has to, hit his receivers, and just mistake-free football.
No.
Give our team the best opportunity to win.
Yep.
I do love the big playability. I know he has it. He can scramble out of the pocket when he needs to. He has different facets to his game, which are great. But sometimes when you do a little too much, you start getting yourself in trouble, and that's what he did early on in the season.
Yep.
And now
Yeah,
last game showed that he's able to kind of go through his progressions, a couple check downs here and there, and get the ball into your receivers or running backs' hands and let them make the play.
Yep. No, I agree, man. Let's see him get
Yeah.
comfortable, keep growing, establish more chemistry with Moore, who unfortunately Moore's banged up right now. So hopefully he plays on Sunday. But like you have other guys, like just see him flow with the offense, man. Like if the expectations aren't super high, just grow, take what the defense gives you. And then once you have that, then you can go for those big splash plays, but just get comfortable in the offense,
Absolutely. Figure out the system, get comfortable, like you said, and just make some plays.
Yep.
We also got to get this kid some help. It's unfortunate. I don't know if Carter's coming back. I think he's going to be out one more game here.
One more.
Let's get that run game going.
And Tevin Coleman's hurt too.
I know, and Coleman's hurt too. I know.
What a mess.
So, also too, I want to see his play action get better. He's been brutal in play action.
Yep.
A lot of his turnovers have come after the play action. I don't know if it's not he's just not reading the field after he gets his head around or what it is, but we got to really get that. We really got to get that going. Yep. Because if you sit in shotgun all day, teams are just going to sit back and wait for you to throw the football.
Yep. Yeah. I agree completely.
So that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a world of talent, man. I think he's probably a little overwhelmed early on. He's starting to figure it out, and look, he's going to be here a long time. It's just you got to trust the process, man. Like it's just
the process. That's right.
It is what it is. It's just not much you can do about it. So, well, first of all, Mark, thank you for your time. But give out what are the best ways again for everybody to donate, and they have to. I think you said to what, the 19th.
Yeah, so any donations we'll take up to the 19th, just right before our last week of giveaways there. Gives us enough time to get everything together. Any monetary donations you can send to 465 on Marin Boulevard. That's our fire headquarters at 07304, I believe it is. You can also, I'll send out the link to you, Tyson, if you want to share it. Donate at toy.org. Any toy purchased on that website, they'll match 1 for 1, and they deliver to me personally. So that'll be up to the 19th as well. And if you're in Jersey City passing through, want to stop by, pick up a toy, drop it off at any of the firehouses, we'll be here. Everybody knows what we do here. So it all goes a long way, believe me.
No, man, it's excellent. We'll definitely spread the word as much as possible. Like I said, and thank you to all the viewers, man, because their response was crazy, man. I was like,
yeah, I know. Viewers,
crazy.
I'm telling you, you guys are the best. Jet fans, the best.
No,
hang in there. Our time will come. Our time will come.
Been saying it for 30 years, man.
I know. Unbelievable.
Well, Mark, Merry Christmas to you and your family, man. Thank you for a few minutes. I definitely appreciate it. And there's, best of luck. We'll do our best to keep promoting as much as we can.
Tyson, you're the best. Thank you very much for, giving me this platform and an opportunity to get this out there. And looking forward to see you, whether it's in the gym or in the parking lot.
Absolutely, man. Have a good
All
night.
right, buddy.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.